So I just want to show some of my test results and everything like that for people who's interested, I guess. This is from, it says USF Health up here, but I'm actually at Tampa General Hospital. There I am. Here's my name over here. And there are literally over 100 tests here. The last one I took was just May 22nd. And if you go down, when I went to the hospital on July 28th, I stayed there for 3 days. You can see. So, a lot of these are repeat tests, a lot of them aren't. And every week I was on chemo, that, you take blood tests and you take marker tests, everything like that. So I just want to go over a few. So the first test I want to show you is called a CBC, and that's just a basic test. You get any blood work done. And here's my white blood cell count. It actually just jumped up in the last week to 545, so that's okay. But my red blood cells keep on going down. Should be at 469 at a minimum. I'm at 265. My hemoglobin, the amount of red blood cells actually inside your blood flowing through your body, is at 9. Should be around 14, 18, 13.5, whatever, so around there. But I dropped 1.6 points in 8 days. That's pretty big. So I'm taking this test again on Monday, and I could literally be around 7, I guess. And if you're at 7, below 7, that's mandatory blood infusion. So next week I could be starting blood infusions unless something worked or whatever. So that's the blood. Good news is my platelets are way up, and my neutrophils are way down, the part that goes out for infections and stuff like that. They were at 152 and 149 just a few weeks ago, so they're back up, getting in range here. So that's that test. Another test I do is called an immunoelectrophoresis blood. This is what, for people who have multiple myeloma, you look at their M spike, and these are all immunoglobulin proteins that the cancer puts out into the body, which go around and destroy your body. And you can see back here, this is on the 28th of July, I think, July 29th, my number was 8960. If you look over here to the right, the range is 84 to 381. That was pretty bad. That was very bad at the time. And then I'm just going to go, here's the results. Since then, you can just see. In December, after chemo, I went back down to a 312. It was amazing. And everything was pretty good, and it was quiet, but I still had 10% cancer. And she wanted me, my oncologist said, why don't we get the other 10% out? I agreed. And the first month, my number spiked back up to 840. And then a few months later, not even 6 weeks later, it jumped up to 2189. So we stopped the chemo because obviously it's not working. And we're getting ready to do another biopsy and then start a different type of chemo. So that's what that one is. This one is when they do a biopsy, they look inside, maybe look at the bone marrow, see what's going on. There's a couple different tests, a FISH test and a, I guess it's chromosome analysis from geoaddendum, no pics. Yeah, I forget what it's called. But anyway, from this one, you can see that based on my report right here, it says these are all reported myeloma cases. Complex karyotypes are associated with an unfavorable prognosis. And then the FISH results are, FISH findings are associated with high-risk disease and myeloma. And what that means is that out of the, oh, look at that, yeah, I'll stay locked in. Out of the few people, something like, depending on where you look, something like 18,000 men got it last year, I think. But 15% of that, which is about 3,000, get the high-risk version. And I'm in that category. And, the prognosis is different where you look. They say for normal, it's 5 to 6 years. And for high risk, it's 2.5 to 3 years from diagnosis. So I'm 2.5 to 3 years, and I'm 10 months into my first year. So that's where I'm standing. And then the last thing I'll show you, here's some graphs of, it's called a comprehensive metabolic panel. I just want to show you here is like just one I look at for a few things, but this ALT checks my for my liver, and you can see here I had a super spike in November and September, or before September, whatever, and one here. And the first time I had it here, I went to the gastroenterologist, had a liver MRI, and lo and behold, liver damage. He said it's not serious, a pool of blood in the center, in the middle of my liver. As long as on the inside, that's okay. I thought, okay. Everything was fine, but just a few weeks ago, it spiked up again. So I'm having an MRI again this Wednesday to see what other damage happened to my liver. And a PET scan a few weeks ago said there's multiple lesions on my liver and another extra growth on my thyroid. And my hip bone has high activity cancer cells and depleting the calcium. Multiple myeloma depletes your calcium and eats your bones away. So I'm at high risk of bone fracture also. So anyway, I just want to give a couple of little rundowns so you can see where I'm standing. And you just read a few things and, don't know if it's all, true or what it is. Trust me, it's true. This is just one doctor. I also have outside, he's my oncologist. I also have an ENT, a nephrologist, a gastroenterologist, a rheumatologist, my PCP. I go to a chiropractor and acupuncture, which unfortunately has not been open since the lockdowns and stuff. So hopefully it opens soon. All right, that's all. Thank you very much. Bye.